Go.
Okay, so first we created a new track, and we named it SR Kick. Then we went through and we consolidated the kick drum track because it had breaks in it. You don't have to do that, but it makes your life easier. Okay, then make sure it's selected. Oh, trim it so that you have the first kick at the very beginning of the region. Okay, then with it highlighted, you go Audio Suite, Other, Sound Replacer. Okay, now, you have one chance of seeing audio in the regions. So there's your audio, there's your kick drums. If you move this, no matter where you move it, you still get the same thing in the window. Don't ask me why, that's how it works. Okay, so we need to tell it where to put the sound replace track. So it says no track selected, so we need to select the track, which would be the new track, SR Kick. Okay, now we need to tell it what sample to use to replace all these kick drums. So we're going to click on the first little floppy disk right here under the yellow slider. And if you have a kick drum you want to use, I mean, you can look for a kick drum sample, or you can just use less kick, which is on all these computers. So if you just search less kick, and there it is.
Why are there like 15 of them?
Because there's probably 15 copies of Mercury Blues on this computer, and each copy has its own less kick.
Oh.
Okay. So now, since I loaded it in the yellow tab, I'm going to pull down the yellow slider until we get a trigger on all of the kick drums. Now, ordinarily I would say that's good right there, and then I would click process. But in this case, you can see it was not good because there's a bunch of kick drums here, but none of them here, because he started playing quieter here and I didn't lower the sensitivity enough, I guess. So I'm going to go back and reselect the original, drop it down even more.
Yeah, you got a yellow line over there.
And process.
The yellow line on the right there.
Okay. So now that looks a lot better. I see more than I did before. There's still going to be some weirdness. Let's solo both of them. Okay, like that is a kick drum right there. There's probably no way I could have triggered that. Well, actually, maybe there is. Got it over here, which
it's a little bit more lively on that one, though.
Yeah. So what you can do in cases like this, which none of you are doing this song, so none of you might even have this problem, but if you do, you can just copy that and zoom in and just paste it where it needs to go, and that looks a little bit late, so I'm going to move it a little earlier. Okay, so you can just manually fix things that it doesn't quite get. So just look through the whole track and listen to it and see if it missed anything that it should have gotten. And then when you're done, if you like the sound replaced kick, you can use it in your mix, but if it doesn't fit the style of your song, just mute it. It's part of your, it's one of your projects that is for a grade is to do sound replacer. So it's just, so you know how to do it. You don't have to use the sound replace track if you don't want that kind of a sound for your kick drum. So it's up to you, but you just need to do it, and then you can mute it if you don't want to use it. Okay. Same procedure for the snare, so you probably don't need me to go over that again. Byron's got it all in video.
Oh yeah.